It's the last week of training camp. Hurricane Isaac has passed, but the Dolphins are still dealing with blowback from the Vontae Davis trade.
I came with Vontae, I thought me and him in the back here for years. But, things happen. It's the NFL.
What's done is done, and football still has to be played, and we still have a season to play, and we have a lot of work to do, so we can't worry about who's not here anymore.
You guys don't practice bad, right, but then the games, you look pretty bad. How much does it...
That's good to know. That's good to know.
At what point do you get concerned?
In his first training camp as a head coach, Joe Philbin is learning that weathering storms is a big part of the job, and that staying calm in the face of calamity is critical.
Go.
Jake Long, the Dolphins' most important offensive lineman, has suffered a knee injury.
What happened over there? Did you see it? I didn't see it. What was it, a twist? What happened? Anybody, do you know?
Yeah, rolled up. Yeah, two, we hit him on the side of the knee.
Jake Long.
Jake Long.
And still, it's not good news. They can still look at him.
He's got a grade 1 to 2 MCL sprain, just like we talked about.
Which means, is that good?
Yeah, I think he'll be ready for the first game. I'd be surprised if he wasn't.
Long story short, the star offensive lineman can afford a week off. The wide receivers can't. They've been a problem all summer. Currently, there are 11 in camp. No more than 6 will make the team.
You can make a case to get rid of them all. You can make a case to keep just about any one of them. What's that game you play when you're a kid at a birthday? Blindfold yourself,
Pick the tail on the
donkey or something. Yeah, that way, there it is. We know a lot about these guys. It's not like there's a great mystery we think that's going to get unraveled here in the next 7 or 10 days. Guys have to start somewhere, just like a rookie head coach has to start somewhere. Not everybody walks in the door with X amount of Super Bowl championships on their resume. One of the reasons you're hired is to develop players.
Now, if the ball's underthrown, you're going to put your foot in the ground and then you go up into it. You're going to force the contact rather than fading away from the guy. So it's kind of an art form.
We still have some time. We still want to provide some opportunities for a number of these guys to show what they can or can't do.
Chris Hogan was camp's early sensation, earning the nickname 7-Eleven because he was always open. But now, that seems like a long time ago.
The thing about Hogan, Coach, is he doesn't play like his size, in my opinion. He doesn't play like a 200-pound receiver. He plays like a 180-pound guy. He's light in the ass.
Hey, I'm 7-11 today, baby.
I got a text last night from Chad. He said 11 o'clock at night. Says I'm open.
No, he told you to. He said, I'm still open. No, he said,
oh, he's funny. He's a funny guy.
I'm going to start yelling like Ocho so I can get the ball. Watch I give him that Ocho yell.
The Dolphins would be thrilled for Clyde Gates to fill Chad Johnson's role. One thing's for certain, he's got the speed to do it. 2 seasons ago, he ran a 4.37 at the scouting combine, faster than any receiver in the draft. Now in his second year, he's doing anything he can to get noticed.
Some people like whatever they like, that's their thing, but my thing is getting tattooed. You know what I'm saying? I'm a newspaper. The Miami Herald, you hear me? That's the biblical section. That's the crime section, used car section. This ain't swag, this style. I'm addicted to my own style.
Clyde Gates for real. You may just want to, put your jersey on and see you can run a couple routes and catch a couple passes,
Gates is having trouble translating his world-class speed to the football field.
feel like I had 3 stutters in there, you know? He can get on top of them faster and create more space for himself, you know? He is a neophyte as a route runner. I mean,
I still got to work my way up. You know, I still got to prove to the coaches. I still got to earn their trust. The spots are still open, but you got to perform. You got to show up.
He's inconsistent, but he's got a dominant trait that I'm not ready to give up on yet. Defensive backs, when he's in the game, they're backed off of him.
I don't think anybody disputes the fact that he can run fast. There's no question. I think all of us, you know, deep down have reservations about whether he's a football player or not.
If you're young and want to prove yourself a ball player, impress Darren Rizzi, Miami's special teams coach.
When you get down to those last 8 to 10 guys, they kind of look around and say, all right, this might be my way onto the 53, and all of a sudden I become everybody's best friend here. When it comes down to cut time, so to speak, that's kind of that last hurrah for some of those fringe players to go out and prove their worth.
Marlon Moore seems to get it. He's a wide receiver doing his best work on special teams.
And I'm going to contain the out this kid.
Set! Go get downhill, downhill, downhill. There you go, Marlon. Get out, get out, get out, get out. That's what it should look like right there. Get there, get there. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Of the wide receivers that are left, I think Marlon's clearly the best special teams player. I think there's a pretty good line of separation there.
Do you guys even remember cassette tapes?
Absolutely.
Ace of Base.
That was one of my first. What? That was one of my first cassettes.
Yeah. Ace of Base. I think I had the soundtrack to Homeward Bound on a cassette tape.
Homeward Bound. That was a good movie. I remember when Snoop Dogg came out on cassette. That was in 9th grade.
Dang.
You were in 9th grade and they're still having cassettes?
Yeah.
Dang.
It's the best room I've ever seen. I mean, I don't know if I've ever been anywhere where you have 3 quarterbacks. You feel like you could play in a game. You could, have a chance to win a game with them. I'm not saying I know we all know they're not perfect yet, but it's a hell of a room.
First-round pick Ryan Tannehill will be the starter. That much is sure. The question is, who will be his backup? Matt Moore or David Garrard, who's still rehabbing a knee injury. Complicating matters is the unexpected development of 4th stringer Pat Devlin.
You have to make the most of your opportunities, and when David went down, that just meant that I was probably going to get more opportunities, and I needed to make the most of that.
Hey, Dad, he's just throwing that thing, huh? There we go. Shot, Pat.
Hey, you guys are scared. That's all right. You're scared to play another snap. I get it.
Hey, Pat Devlin's gotten better now. He's throwing the ball well.
The second-year free agent is turning heads, most notably Joe Philbins.
Good ball, Pat. Good job, good job.
Third quarterback? If the coach knows your name, you're doing pretty good. Pat, would you and Coach go to dinner last night?
Sorry?
Would you and Coach Philbin go to dinner last night?
Come on, Pat. Come on, Pat. Pat and go. It's a good ball right there, Pat.
Tony Romo, baby.
Campbell.
I missed it. Campbell were in our staff meeting. He said, this kid reminds me of Romo. I'm just telling you.
I don't want to be, he's a little bit of the teacher's pet. I don't want to be too high on the kid, but, I think he's really improved.
6 months ago, this guy's chances of making an opening day roster were slim. Fat and out of football, Javorsky Lane was a far cry from the power back who gained more than 2,000 yards at Texas A&M. By his senior year, he had ballooned to over 300 pounds. His head coach at the time was Mike Sherman.
I said, Javorsky, if you ever get your weight down under 260, I'll do everything I can to help you get in the National Football League. I said, but at 300 pounds, 295 pounds, it's not going to happen. I can't recommend you to anybody.
After 3 years and not a single call from the NFL, Lane got serious and took Sherman's advice.
I trained 2-3 times a day. I started eating right. And before I knew it, the weight dropped quick. I called Coach Sherman and let him know that I was in shape. Within 2 weeks, I was here for a workout. It really wasn't nothing else in life I wanted to do. I love football. I just wanted to play football.
Now fit and focused, Lane is back on the field. He spent the summer learning how to play fullback in the NFL. he's proving to be a quick study.
He may not be the prettiest looking, but he's a football player. I think it's a butterball, I call him. Yeah. That little butterball can catch the ball. I mean, he's got a long way to go. I know but he has Butterball has more snap than any fullback we had in Green Bay ever, and he catches the ball better than
every day. You see something that 41 does well.
Yeah.
Okay, fellas, let's get started. We don't have a whole lot of time in here together, so let's. What I want to do is kind of have a quick review of what we anticipate them to play, as well as you can anticipate some of the early calls we'll have in the game. So what we'll do, Javois, will you been? Okay, meeting starts at 8:50. You're in here at 8:50. I don't give a shit. Okay. See how you disrupt the meeting? It's bullshit. Anyways, so the big thing tomorrow, guys, is come out fired up, ready to go. Give it your best effort you possibly can. Have no regrets about how you play this game tomorrow. Okay. Javorsky, let me see you for a minute real quick. You see how you disturb me when you walk in late? I'm in a train of thought. You come in late. That's bullcrap. You cannot do that. If you want to be a professional, there's a certain way of being a pro, and that's not it.
The clock is ticking. Time is running out on rookies who want to prove they're pros.
Root, tell me how they blocking us. One-on-one, and we're in zero coverage behind you. And you watch and see if it's good enough here. Zero coverage behind you. You see that, Root? Root, you see that?
What's that, sir?
Okay, tell me what I just said. Verbatim. Because I was talking to you. Give it to me verbatim, because I ain't talking for my health. Because I know the mistakes. Tell me what I just corrected you on.
Corrected me on?
Yeah.
You gotta get outside on that. I'm sorry, I didn't hear it from you.
Tell me why. Well, you think I'm going over this on my health? You and Jay talk on your time, okay? Not mine.
If Jarrell Root talks to anyone, it's likely to be number 95, Isayaku A'atui.
There you go, Tui.
They line up next to each other every down.
Was that Ed? I wasn't sorry, brother.
Me and Tui are in a lot together. We help each other out.
Tighten up. What? Tighten up. Huh? Communicate. I did. I said we're going. Let's do it.
A'atui spent his rookie season on the practice squad. This year, he has a good chance of making the actual roster.
I got to give everything I got. I still have that work ethic, and I truly believe that one day I will get a chance.
Has Tui played better the last two practices?
Yes.
I'm waiting for you guys to break my chops. No, seriously. The first couple of days, I didn't see much. I've seen him do some things the last two practices.
Does anybody know who that is? Who knows who that is? That's Quinn Spears. He plays for the Cleveland Browns. This is for the young guys in the room. Pay attention, lesson learned right here, okay? Quentin Spears last year was with the Miami Dolphins in the 2011 preseason, okay? In that entire preseason, he played 50 defensive snaps in the preseason games. Half of those snaps were in the last preseason game, Game 4. He was cut by the Miami Dolphins. 2012 regular season, the Browns claimed him off the waiver wire when we cut him. What's your point, Coach? Okay? My point is this. This is a huge game for a lot of you guys sitting in the room. So whether the Miami Dolphins pick you up and keep you at the 53 or somebody else does, understand this. There's 31 other teams watching you this week. So for the guys sitting there right now that don't think this is important, this could be your career right here. It was for him. It was for him. You're being evaluated by a lot of people. Go out there and get it done.
Well, the Miami Dolphins have taken the field for their fourth and final preseason game at Cowboy Stadium.
For some of the players that are on the edge, a chance to show their wares one final time and possibly earn a roster spot.
I'm happy that I came for last year's Thanksgiving Day game because I'd be so juiced right now. if I was, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, first time here. Like I was just looking at the young wideouts. They were coming in here like, oh.
What's up, man? What's yourself?
Don't you ever compare me to another quarterback again in these meetings, okay? I'm watching.
Don't be watching that stuff. How are you?
It's good to see you,
Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
That second one from the right just winked at you, I swear to God. I swear to God. I know, usually when girls give you their number, they give you 6 numbers, you know what I mean? So when you dial it, you know what I mean? There's no 7th number, you get it? The only reason I know that used to happen to me all the time.
And Tannehill back to throw, gets it into the slot. Marlon Moore, it's a 12-yard pickup.
Ryan Tannehill and the first-team offense don't play long, but they play well.
Thomas sweeps the right side, breaks it 20, 15, and down to the 11-yard line.
Good blocking over the right side by Jonathan Martin, John Jerry. You know, this is what you want to see. This is how you run the football effectively.
21-yard field goal attempt by Carpenter.
Nice catch. Nice catch.
It is up.
That's great job.
And it is
great
good.
Job. Great job.
So the Miami Dolphins got on the scoreboard first.
Hey, Miami!
And the new quarterback is Matt Moore. Moore back to throw, looking, getting hit from the backside and dropped.
You got to stay with him for a long time. It's like playing football when you're 10. I don't have to coach that.
Ready? Go.
2nd and 15. Moore back to throw, drops it over the middle. It's picked off. And it's going to be a Cowboys touchdown. Unbelievable.
Son of a...
Hey, we need to get something going on offense. This is bull. Let's go. Let's get something going.
With the second team struggling, Miami needs a little spark, the kind you get from a big fullback.
Moore back to throw a 5-step drop, looking to his right side, flips it up. Jaworski bangs his way to a first down.
Smith, he got knocked right on his back, man. He got popped.
If someone's on the road, you run them the over. Damn! You man! As soon as I caught, I seen it. I said, oh, boom.
We need a fullback that can catch the football. Well, they got one.
Marlon Moore is the wide receiver who knows the fast track to a roster spot is special teams.
To the far left side, it is Williams. Williams breaks a tackle, 25-30.
We may have gotten this. Get it, Carp! Get it, Carp!
The Dolphins got it.
He did get it. Dan Carpenter.
Carpenter got to the bottom of the pile. Wouldn't give it up.
Who knocked him free? Was that Marlon?
Marlon Moore, great hit. Marlon Moore with a friggin' awesome hit.
That's how you make a football team.
Marlon Moore's play is inspired. Matt Moore's isn't. The second team looks sloppy.
And we've got some movement. Roberto Wallace, wide receiver, should never be pulled offside.
I tell you what, we need to get the guys out of the game that we're not going to keep. We ain't going to keep him.
I've seen enough of him. The Cowboys have reeled off 20 straight points, and as we head to halftime, they lead the Miami Dolphins 20-6.
I'll tell you what, that's bull. That 30 minutes right there. We got penalties, laziness. They're outworking us every damn play. Better show what the hell we got in these 30 minutes. I'll tell you what, that's embarrassing. That's a damn embarrassment. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Isiakua Atui has exactly 30 minutes of football to convince the coaching staff he's worth a roster spot.
Stretch play to the left side. He is dragged down from the backside. Atui makes a nice stop.
The backup defensive line had a pretty good
preseason.
It's a young group of guys, but they've come out with effort.
Let's go. Let's go. Gonna take everybody now. Let's go. Woo, 40.
Here we go, baby.
Good pressure from Jarrell Root. The rookie from Boise State.
Almost had it.
Keep coming.
Damn it. I saw him bounce out that way, so I kept on coming. If he would have went outside, I would have smacked the out of him.
Hey, keep working, D.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, keep coming.
Let's go.
They'll have the new quarterback, Pat Devlin, will be coming in. And when we asked Coach Philbin about Devlin, he says, I love Devlin. He says he has made as much progress as anyone on the team since the start of camp.
No, it is to go.
Devlin back to throw, looking downfield. Has time, flips it out. He's got Rashard Matthews, and he's out to the 44-yard line.
Here's a quick pass, and it's caught by Jeff Fuller. And you can see a crisp offense being run here by Devlin.
Good plus. Hey, let's go. Get on the ball and go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Come on, let's go.
So now 3rd down and 8. And here's Devlin's pass. And falling down and making the catch is Rashard Matthews. Matthews has shown some flashes. Hey, this is the best we've seen the wide receivers in any sequence, maybe in preseason. Here is Miller, and he should get over. That is a touchdown for the Dolphins. 14 plays, 89 yards.
Great job. Great job, dude.
And pretty impressive drive by Pat Devlin.
Let's go.
There are only a handful of snaps left in the preseason, but sometimes a single play is enough to seal a player's fate.
And shaken up is Jarrell Root. Rookie from Boise State.
He's a guy that's fighting for a roster spot.
What you got? What you got?
My right knee just got cut underneath. Come on.
Get hit on the side of it?
Yeah, he said he got rolled up on the side. Okay?
Final seconds tick off the clock here in Dallas.
Dolphins, we got some work to do. And I think Jeff Ireland and Coach Philbin's got a long weekend ahead of themselves trying to put this roster together.
I gotta believe there's gonna be a handful of new faces on this team from other teams.
I don't want anybody in the shower. Everybody start heading this way. We got out-coached, and we got outplayed. And we got out-hustled in every phase of the game. That can never happen again. I don't know if I've been as disappointed in a football game in a hell of a long time. I don't give a shit what the score is. It's the way we looked and the way we played and the way we coached. Poor. All the way around. And I'll take the blame for it. We got a game in 11 days. All right? We got to improve a hell of a lot, guys. You know it and I know it. Those are the facts. Those are the facts.
Go. That's it. Come backwards. Go. Push. Come on. Speed. Good job.
The Dolphins, I let them down. I messed up. I got to suffer the consequences. I made that bed, I got to lay in it. So basically, I got to start all over.
Jump. Let's go. That's it. There you go. That's it. Hold that ball. Strong core.
How did I even get to this point? Somewhere along the way, I lost focus. I lost something that I loved. I lost two things that I loved because of my immature actions. I'm going to get both of those back, one step at a time.
Hands up. Go. Move. Check.
Good. And then you pivot. Just like love making, baby. All in the hips. Let's go.
Make love to the grass. Make love to the grass. I look good. Still fast. A little rusty. I'm ready to rock. Good.
At home, I got the furniture in different coverages. Cover 2. The TV is the safety. The sofa, the linebackers. I'm still open.
I'm sure some opinions, some views on me might have changed because of, the events that have happened, but all I could do is say sorry. I'm human, and just gotta be there and come back a little stronger.
7, 8, no quitting. 9. Let's go. Let's go. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it.
You see a football field sometime soon?
It depends. I know what I want to do. I know what somebody will get if I'm able to get that chance again, especially after getting knocked down like that.
What would they get?
Chad Johnson. That's good.
Did you sleep last night? I did. No?
Nah. It's one of those days you just duck and dive and stay on the line of the bullets if you can. If you can.
What's going on, man?
I got the list already, huh?
Yep.
If you don't get any calls and you make it through that door past one of them Reapers, then you good. They'll be standing right there by the door. And as soon as you walk in, you don't even want to look at them, but you got to look at them and say, like, hey, how you doing? And just keep it walking.
Of the 11 wide receivers still in camp, more than half will be cut today.
So obviously you know that we're waiving you today. I thought you had some really good days in training camp, and then you had some inconsistent days in training camp. Okay, and quite honestly, that was kind of the whole group. We're going to release you this afternoon. Okay, you did not make the team. No one, in my opinion, Jeff, just took that wide receiver position and ran with it. That's you included. It's a dependability factor. Can we depend on you day in, day out to make the tough catches, to separate versus man coverage? Was patient only long enough to find out who's going to step up.
Dropping like a fly, there hurts.
The next receiver through the door is speedster Clyde Gates, but there's no outrunning the Reaper.
Clyde, come on in. Have a seat, pal. You know what's going on? Okay, so we're going to release you today. This is a tough one for me.
Yeah.
Okay? You and I have had a lot of conversations, and I was expecting it to develop as fast as anybody that I've ever seen. Mm-hmm. And it just didn't happen the way I wanted it to happen. My biggest fear is that someone else is going to go and develop you. But you just haven't shown us enough to solidify a spot here.
Chris Hogan and Marlon Moore made it through the door. Still, one of them must be cut.
Dolphins offices. I'm sorry to have to make this call, but the team's going to be releasing you this morning. Could you come upstairs? Jeff wants to meet with you.
Congratulations. Don't congratulate me just yet. Congratulate me at the end of the season.
Moore will start the season on the 53-man roster, but the Dolphins aren't ready to close the door on 7-11.
thought you had a hell of a camp.
Yeah.
I really did. We are going to cut you today, but I'd love to have you on the practice squad. It's one of those things where, you know, he's doing all the right things versus the 3s and the 2s, but we need to see him versus guys he's going to be facing, you know, day by day.
Yeah, I kind of wish I kind of got that opportunity.
Sure. You know, I mean, I didn't think that the Dallas game was a great representation of who you are. I thought you got jammed in the line of scrimmage. You didn't get off real well. You know, happens to the best of them. You only have a few opportunities. You got to take advantage of it. Yeah. So, character consists of what you do on the second and third try, not necessarily the first try.
Being a practice squad guy is, you know, it's not a bad job. You know, someone's got to do it, and you know, I'm gladly going to do it. I'm excited that I still have a chance to come out here every single day and work on the things that I want to work on, as well as help this football team get better and win football games.
With Hogan bound for the practice squad, there might still be room for Tui on the roster.
We've got some tough decisions with Tui. He's done enough to make us notice him. And so we've got to decide whether we want to risk putting him out there on waivers to try to get into the practice squad, or we're going to have to put him on the active roster.
And you don't give guys spots on your team because they're the right type of guy, but he is the right type of guy.
And then Tui would be your #1 practice squad.
I would jump on the table for him.
Yeah. You did not make the 53, okay? But we'd like to have you around here on the practice roster, okay? You probably feel like you may have done enough to solidify a spot. You know, you're a special guy, and you have a skill set that can play in this league. And we're going to continue to develop that if we can. If we get the opportunity, obviously. I mean, you're going to be a free agent at the end of the day. Okay, you're going to have to clear waivers tomorrow, and then we'll put you on the practice roster, unless you're claimed by another team. Okay?
Don't matter what you put me at, as long as I'm around, I love it.
Okay, good.
All right.
God bless. Rub some bourbon on there. Maybe it'll sink in through the skin.
Flat on your back on the trainer's table is a tough way to spend your final hours in camp. The day's last cut is just a formality.
I have to admit that your rookie show presentation was as good as I've seen in 20 years. Head this way. So this is the principal's office. So just make yourself, you know what, that might be a little low for you. Here.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Just got kicked out the leg.
Yeah. So, very unfortunate. You were doing some good things. We were a little bit hard on you. I think Coach Casey was hard on you a little bit. That's only to make you better. Okay? And certainly you understand that. You've been around football a long time and you understand it. I think you get it. We really only have one way to go with this. Okay, and it's the wave you injured, and then try to settle you up. It ain't over, you know. It ain't over, but it's over for now. Okay, you represented yourself here with a lot of class. I think a lot of people like being around you. Certainly wouldn't hesitate giving you a really good recommendation if someone called me on you when you're well. That's peanuts, but that's 100% true. All right.
Appreciate it.
You get attached to people when you're around them for a long time, and it's hard for everybody. Yeah. So, but again, if anything I can do for you, please let me know.
I appreciate it, man. This has been absolutely amazing, and I appreciate you guys really giving me a shot.
Yeah.
So.
You're looking like you had a chance there for a little while. Okay. Now, I wouldn't hang your cleats up just yet. I might give this thing another try.
I think I got a pretty good mindset about it.
Good. It's good. Well, think positive.
Oh, yeah.
You know. All right, bud.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you as well.
Okay, since you're a defensive end, who is that?
You got me. I'm sorry.
He went in the Hall of Fame last year. It's Richard Dent.
Richard Dent.
He only had like three sacks in the '85 Super Bowl. What year were you born?
88.
Okay.
I'm trying.
Gotta go see my mom. I had to tell her. She goes, oh, I'm like, I know, Mom, it sucks. I'm not done with what I want to do. Maybe as far as this team this year, this is going to be it for me, but, you know, there's still so much left to do. I came here and kind of had no idea what I was going to run into, and I was happily surprised when I met guys that were really cool, that were like me, that had the same dream. It's definitely something that I won't ever forget.
It's really tough to see people like Gerard Root leave, but it's reality. We can't change it, so.
You done. You good.
Still sad though, bro. Everybody home, leaving.
Who's going? Well, you better be happy you here. You worry about nothing. Trip.
Like a brotherhood around here, man.
Players who've made it, like rookie guard Josh Samuda, can finally breathe easy and even pay a visit to Joe Philbin's couch without fear.
Yeah, don't sit in my chair. Sit over there. Everything all right?
Everything's good.
What can I do for you?
I just want to say thank you again for bringing me in here.
You should be ecstatic that you've earned this opportunity. You still have a lot to learn. You got to get better. You got to improve. But no, congratulations. I'm glad you're with us, and looking forward to working with you. And let's buckle it up and get to work and get better. All right? All right, very good. Congratulations. All right, thanks for stopping up. All right.
After 3 years away from the game and a long, hard summer, Butterball is a full-fledged Miami Dolphin.
I got up about 7. The first thing I seen was a text message from my coach. The first thing I thought was, damn. He told me he wanted to meet me at 9:30. He basically told me that, you know, my role is going to be a lot on special teams and you can play at fullback.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You're right here. You line up right there. 3-point.
And, you know, I was just like, oh, damn, I made it. You know, I did it. You know what I mean? All I worked for.
I reminded him numerous times that, you know, I stuck my neck out for him and that he had to perform. He's done what we've asked him to do, and I really think he's going to just keep getting better and have a great career.
David Garrard is feeling stronger, but the coaches want to see him in action on the field before deciding which quarterbacks they'll keep.
We have every right to see where he's at.
Oh, yeah.
You know, take him in that bubble, let him move around and throw. Seeing him healthy again, that might completely change our mind on where we go with this position.
Blue 88, nope. Blue 98, nope.
He looks better than I thought.
You know, it's encouraging. I mean, he's doing everything, you know, he's just not doing anything real fast and not driving off of it and having to make an immediate or sudden movement. But he's doing everything you need him to do.
You get a little workout in, Bo.
Yeah. Just glad I didn't pass out.
What's encouraging?
Yeah. So
I would tell you that we're a lot of decisions to make here in the next 24 hours, but I think we've got a little plan to try to buy us some time to see where we go with this thing.
In a surprising decision, the Dolphins elect to keep all 4 quarterbacks on the roster, at least for now.
As a player, you can never be comfortable in this league because you never know. I mean, you never know. So you just got to go out and do your job, do what you're supposed to do, and hopefully stick around.
And a little coaches, a little glimpse. Hopefully that workout was enough. We'll find out, I guess. It felt good, so I'm happy.
I feel very confident with all 4 quarterbacks, and there's value there at that position, and so it's hard to just let that go. So we'll just have to see how the week plays out and go from there.
Nobody's called you about any of our guys, huh?
Tui.
Tui?
I could lose Tui.
It was a risk putting the talented Tui on waivers. He's made a roster after all, just not in Miami. Another Dolphin is poached as well.
See you in a couple weeks. I wish you were playing for us, but...
We lost Tui.
Yeah.
We lost Gates, okay, to the Jets.
Okay, both went to the Jets, huh?
And then both of them.
You excited? I'm excited. Your family coming up there with you? Good, man. Glad to hear it. It's crazy. You still gonna quit now?
It's crazy, man. That is the NFL for me.
I know, right? Steve.
Going to the Jets?
I guess. It's a sad day.
It is, man.
Never thought we'd be doing this so quick, huh? Where you guys going with Dad?
I'm still kind of freaked out about the news this morning, so I wasn't expecting it. I mean, it's well, I don't know. We'll see where this road gonna take me.
Even on the great teams that I was a part of, I knew that they weren't perfect teams, and there's going to be things you have to work through, and adjustments that you have to make, and surprises that are going to occur that you're really not, prepared for necessarily up until the time that they happen. And I've also been at some places where, it took time to build something special. The fans and the media and everybody in the league wants to look at the standings, which we obviously are excited about as well. But what I really hope is Miami Dolphins in 2012 are a lot different team in December and January than they are in September. Again, that remains to be seen.
Training camp is over. The roster filled. But the real work has only just begun.
We have right now 16 guaranteed opportunities. Think about the time and the effort that you guys put forth to just play in those 16 games that you have scheduled right now. It's a hell of a lot of work.
Good, here we go.
You invest an awful lot. Take care of your bodies, take care of your business, do things in a professional manner. All right, the objective is we get on that plane on Saturday, September 8th to fly to Houston. Everybody's ready to play their best and contribute to a victory.
Done.